They look right. All clear comes from the back, and the Grand National's underway for 2025. Stern Idol jumped first. Holding it with him and jumping the first with him is the Mighty Spa, one of the three-pronged stable attack. Leaderboard is right there, and Noonday Gun the Grey is over fourth, just in front of Prismatic Instigator, and Bazzini went back last of all. So they've jumped the two, just 14 fences left. It's not a lot, is it? In a lap and three-quarters of this big track at Ballarat. Stern Idol, who's been a winning machine, goes to the 1600, albeit on the first round, leading by three-quarters to Leaderboard, who strode up second in the Grand National. Noonday Gun is third. The leaders relax beautifully, but the problem with that is that everything's pretty close to him. On the inside, a neck away. Running fourth, the Mighty Spa, 2 lengths to Instigator, and Bazzini and Prismatic, a couple of other roughies of the last two. Into the back. Here comes the treble, and this is where Stern Idol will increase his lead. He'll out-jump them at every jump, and he's done it at the first of the treble up the back, and he's up and over the second, and he's already put 4 lengths into Leaderboard. 2 away, the Mighty Spark, covered up by Noonday Gun. 2 lengths away as they went up and over the third of the treble as Instigator, the Grand Annual runner-up, and then Prismatic and Bazzini back at the end. So Stern Idol clear. 4 lengths the margin in the Grand National. Leaderboard travels sweetly in second, a length to Noonday Gun. The Mighty Spa is 1.5 away in fourth. 2 to Instigator. Then Bazzini and Prismatic at the end. He comes down the side of the course. There's only one to jump there before they square up for the run-in. And Stern Idol over it well. He makes those fences look like nothing. He's 2.5 lengths in front to Leaderboard, and the big grey Noonday Gun travelling sweetly on the outside, the fave. 2 lengths away then to the Mighty Spa. Bazzini's jumping with Instigator now, and Prismatic's on his own at the end. So with the rail out 10 metres, it guides them to the top of the track, where the 2 jumps in the home straight are. And Stern Idol is going to corner in first, having his third try at the race. He's pacing himself much better today as a 9-year-old. He comes to the first to the double. 1.5 lengths is his margin on Leaderboard. Noonday Gun, the grey, and then the Mighty Spa as they come to the second fence in the straight. Instigator is next from Bazzini, and Prismatic is at the end. So down the straight to get a circuit of Sportsbet Ballarat to go. Stern Idol for the Professor, who started the day with a win. He's trying to finish it and win the big one. He's a length in front of Leaderboard with a circuit to go. You know he'll become $1 million man over the jumps if he wins this, Stern Idol. Second is Leaderboard. Third placing in the race is Noonday Gun. Nothing's got an excuse in the world at the moment. The Mighty Spa's back on the rails, running fourth, 1.5 lengths. Bazzini, who covers up his warnable counterpart in Instigator. And the third of the Walker runners, Prismatic, is 2 away at the end. They go over the crossing to the back. They've got the double there, the one they started with to jump next. Stern Idol, 2,000 metres to go in the E-Cycle Solutions. Grand National comes to the first. Again, he makes it look easy. He leads a length and a tail to Leaderboard. Noonday Guns in a stalking roll. Third, Bazzini's improved up to fourth. Out-jumped there by the Mighty Spa, then Instigator, and Prismatic is at the tail end of the field. Stern Idol, the big fellow with the picket fence, leads by a length. Second placing is now Noonday Gun on the inside of Leaderboard. Well, he's not quite second. He's got a picket fence of his own, though, and he stalks the big fellow. They both do. 4 lengths away to Bazzini. Then the Mighty Spa. 2 lengths further back in the race, then to Instigator and Prismatic last on the rails. 1,400 metres from the judge in the Grand National. It's everything we'd hoped it'd be so far. 6 to jump. Stern Idol again like he did last lap. Just increases now at the first to the treble, and he's 3 lengths in front of Leaderboard. Noonday Gun next. They're 4 lengths to the good then of for Prismatic coming out of the ruck. With Instigator, the Mighty Spa's flat, and Bazzini back to the end. Stern Idol, though, there's 3 fences to get over at the 1,000. He's put 3 lengths into Leaderboard. And Gordon kidding to him, he runs up second. Noonday Gun, he's not finished yet either. We're set for a big finale in the National. Stern Idol at the third last. Ryan taking Noonday Gun right through it. He's inside, and he didn't have much room, and he almost sold out. That might be the end of his Grand National. Leaderboard took the front. Stern Idol second. Noonday Gun, they're trying to pick up the pieces again, but he's about 5 off Leaderboard. Willie G's ridden him a treat. 3 lengths to Stern Idol, who's done his best. He's dangerous, Noonday Gun. We'll see how good he is. He's had to pick up the pieces already, and there's 2 to jump. They round the bend. Leaderboard leads. Noonday Gun comes up on his outside at the second last. Gets up and over. He's about to take Leaderboard. Leaderboard fights. Noonday Gun. There's 1 to get over. Leaderboard. Noonday Gun is down. And Leaderboard is going to win the National. He's out-jumped them. Leaderboard. We were going to be set for a magic finale. We feel robbed, but the owners of Leaderboard and Willie Gordon rejoice. They've done it. It'll be a Mark Walker trifecta. Because second is the Mighty Spa, third is Prismatic, Stern Idol stopped to a walk, and then came Instigator. And Bazzini has failed to complete. Oh, that's robbery. We were going to get the biggest finish you've ever seen. There was going to be a nose between them. And Noonday Gun has slipped on landing at the last. And Willie G's face says it all. Leaderboard, the 11-year-old, by Street Cry from Flower Fairy. He's now won $500,000 over the jumps in 15 tries. And the Fortuna Leaderboard group were yelling from everywhere. Mark Walker, Will Gordon, Leaderboard wins the National. He trains the trifecta. This has never been done before. The mighty